Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my school home. Today, we're going to talk about the first book I've read while I've been back. This is The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux, I suppose would be how it was pronounced. I have never taken French before, so I will just assume that is how you say it. This is really not many people have read this book. A lot of people have more seen the musical, if you're into that sort of thing. Basically, what it's about is it focuses on this girl. Her name is Christine. Christine has her dad died a little while ago, and she's kind of freaked out about that. And she's singing in the opera. Obviously, there's an opera around. This is something that was very popular back in the, I guess, more early 1900s when this was set, / late 1800s. I can't remember. It probably has a date, but I'm not going to go back and look. So anyway, the opera was very popular in France where she lives, and she's, one of the girls who's in the opera, and she sort of can sing, but then all of a sudden she can really sing, and that's because she is taking lessons from this guy who says that he is the angel of music, which is somebody who's her father before he died. He said he was going to send her the angel of music after his death, and so she thinks she's taking from this angel of music person, but she's never seen him before. He turns out to be the Phantom, and then to complicate matters, there's this other guy who comes along. His name is Raoul. I guess that's how you say his name. And this guy knew Christine when she was younger, and they had a little bit of a thing going, and now he wants to get back in the thing, but Christine's confused because she has the Phantom now, and the Phantom really likes her, but the Phantom is also a murderous psychopath. So, what to do? This is a very gothic novel. I really don't think I understood just how much it had in common with things like The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which is something that I read earlier in my project here. It has a lot in common with that in that Christine is crazy. And this is because her dad has died. She's like pining over him, and she thinks that this angel of music character is around, and she's like frenzied and kind of frantic, crazy, distracted person. And of course, that's not necessarily sexist though, because Raoul's pretty crazy too, because he has this like obsession with her, and not like a gross obsession, but it's just kind of too much. Like, it just doesn't seem right. And then, of course, the Phantom, who is named in the book, his name is Eric, is a murderous psychopath. If you're watching this because you like the musical, that's what you need to know. Christine in the book is crazier than she is in the musical. They make her much more sane in the musical. Raoul is fabulous. I love Raoul, but he is, again, obsessive and weird. And then the Phantom, they do give him a backstory that makes you kind of feel for him in this. And you see it in the musical a little bit, but they go into that a little more deeply. But at the same time, he's a lot more evil. He murders people just to murder them. Basically, he's crazy. So yeah, it's basically a book of a lot of crazy people doing a lot of crazy things, and then there's like these weird intermittent parts where there's these other little characters, kind of like the musical, where you have like the people who are running the opera and they're confused because they're like being blackmailed by the Phantom, but they don't think that he's real. And those parts can get a little confusing and honestly kind of boring. But the thing that makes the book more exciting than the musical to me is that the Phantom is a lot more interesting. He has a lot of knowledge about not only just music, but mechanical things as well. So the ending is this huge build-up where Raoul goes to help Christine and try to save her from the Phantom, and they fall into this torture chamber that the Phantom has constructed, and it's so intricate. How everything, like, they tell you how he constructed it, and how it was built. So it's a really just the whole chapters that are about the torture chamber are just really like, I don't know, it's a better ending to me because it's so cool. There's literally a torture chamber built inside the opera by this evil Phantom. And there are other cool things that he does too. I mean, they're dark and weird, but like, for instance, he lives on the lake, of course, and he has it rigged up so that he can be like a siren on the lake and like lure people into the water and murder them that way. Like, he is like a murderous, crazy person. It's kind of cool. I liked that version of the Phantom better because even though he does have a backstory, then it's like, I feel for you. He's evil. And I like that more cut and dry thing. The musical tried to make it like, oh, you feel for him. Like, he's pretty nice. He just murders for other reasons. But this is just, he's a straight up murdering psychopath. So yeah, I enjoy this version of the book. It's not super high on my list. I don't know how to describe the things that I didn't like about it, other than it just kind of rambled and got off on tangents, and I really think some of the things could have been described a little better. But I liked it, and if you are a Phantom fan or a fan of cool murdering psychopath gothic crazy person books, then you'll probably like it too. So yeah, pick it up if you have any interest in that. Next time I will be reviewing Pride and Prejudice. So we're kind of getting completely away, the opposite side of bookdom, and reviewing some romance. So that'll be exciting. I'll see you guys later. Bye!